Haribo. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. So I wanted to speak after the kirtan only because let that Krishna vibration fill the whole place. So Arjuna says also Sthane Rishikesha Taba Prakirtya Jagat Prahishyatya Anurajyate Cha. So it is very appropriate that when we sing your name, the world is filled with joy and brightness. And Rakshamsi, all the evil people, they run away to all other directions when they hear the name of God. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna is the soul of compassion, he is the soul of kindness, and they say that he is like the fire. Even if we don't want to, if we go near the fire, we feel its warmth, we feel the comfort. So he takes away all our sins. Hari Harati Papani. He takes away all our sins just by singing his name, by talking about him, by thinking about him. The more we fill our minds with him, the more he fills our being with his joy and his compassion. So, my guru is Swami Nyananda Saraswati. She was a Krishna Bhakta. She was my mother also. In my 13th year, I took to a spiritual life. In my 9th year, I decided I wanted a spiritual life and nothing else. And because I felt that a sannyasin is always happy. And I read a book also called Saffron Grove, which convinced me that this is the life which I should lead. So from the time I was 17 up to the time I was 31, I ate only twice a day. I slept on the floor without anything. I did not speak, or rather, our Guru was very strict. She said only 150 words a day, which is worse than being silent. Because you're silent, you don't have to talk. Here you have to count your words, you mustn't talk extra. So that's a very good practice for making yourself quiet, not talking too much. And for those years, I read only one book, and that was the Gita. I carried the Gita around with me. I read that. Wherever I went every day, I walked sometimes 10-15 kilometers to a Krishna temple there. There's a temple of Sri Krishna, Parthasarathi temple, which is, Partha is Arjuna, Sarathi is the charioteer. So Krishna is the charioteer of Arjuna. The temple has a recorded history of 2000 years. And it's a very, very powerful temple. So I used to go there and spend all my time there when I was not in the ashram. And I was in silence. Then later I did Guru Seva for 25 years and then I started teaching. I was born in a family which was very devoted to Sri Krishna. So when we were 6 months old, we go for the first feeding ceremony in this temple of Sri Krishna and Guruvayur. And then after that is over, the mother comes and takes the child and puts it on the step of the temple, turns and walks away without looking back. Then some other relation picks up the child and brings it. After the child belongs to Sri Krishna only. So, a slave of Sri Krishna. So that's what I am. So I'm but reading this Gita, enjoying the verses, learning the verses, that was the most happiest times of my life. Walking to the temple, reciting the verses in the early dawn. Because this Gita has got so much of power, it has so much of meanings. At each, every year if you read it, you will find a new meaning. And if you read it, more and more you read it, you will think that, why I didn't understand all this when I read it first. So it is a wonderful book. This celebration of Gita Jayanti, which Professor is doing, is a wonderful thing. And I hope it goes well every year. And like Director said, we should have some more programs remembering Sri Krishna here. So his Krishna Jayanti and things like that. We could have bhajan like this. Very, very spirited, very nice bhajan it was. I really enjoyed it. Everybody was lost in it. And I hope that Sri Krishna's blessings will be totally with all of us here, and that we will be able to reach his holy lotus feet. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. This is offered to Sri Krishna. Sri Sadguru Arpanamastu to my Guru.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. And now we have our traditional Gita Jayanti. As you know, כמו שכולכם יודעים, בגיטא ג'יינטי למעשה קוראים את כל הבהגווד גיטא מההתחלה ועד הסוף. זה מה שעושים בכל העולם בגיטא ג'יינטי, קוראים את כל הגיטא ג'יינטי, זה לוקח כמה שעות, את כל הבהגווד גיטא. אנחנו עושים פה גרסה מקוצרת, אני קורא פסוק אחד בסנסקריט בלבד, בלי תרגום, מכל פרק. אז אני מתחיל. ריטרשטרה ובאצ'ה, דרמה קשטרה קורוקשטרה, סמוותה יוצבהה, Amakam Pandavashcheva Kimakurva Prasanjaya Arjuna Vacha Stita Pragyasya Kavasha Samadhistasya Keshava Stita Dikim Pravasheta Kimasita Vrajeta Kim Sadrisham Cheshtate Svasya Prakritir Gyanavanapi Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraham Kim Kalishati פרק 4 יתמם פרפדյանте תמסתte בבג'ם יהם ממה ורטמן וברטנte מנושה פרטה סרבשהם 5 יהי סמספרשה ג'בוגה דוקה יוניה איבתה אדיינתוונte קונטיה נתה שורמתה בודה 6 ימסניאסם איתי פרהור יוגם תם ויניפנדבה נייסנסיה יסתה סנקלפו יוגיבה ותיקשצ'נה 7 Manushyanam sahasreshu kachiditāpi siddhaye yātatamapi siddhānam kachilmā veditatvataham 8 Māmupetye punarjanma dukāla yamashashvatam nāpnuvanti mahatmānah samsiddhim paramam gataha 9 Avajananti māmudha manushim tanumāshvitam parambhavam ajānato māmabhūta maheshvaram 10 Majita Madgata Prana Bodayantas Parasparam Katayantas Shamam Nityam Tushyanticha Ramanticha Manyase Yadita Chakyam Mayadrashtum Iti Prabhu Yogeshvara Tato Metvam Darashiyat Manama Vyayam 12 Yasman Not Vijate Loko Loka Not Vijate Chaya Arasham Marsha Bayod Vegir Muktaya Sachame Priyaha 13 Amanitvam Adam Bitvam Ahimsa Kshantir Arjavam Acharyopasanam Shocham Stiryamatma Vinigraha 14 Sarvayonishu Konteya Murtaya Sambhavantiyaha Sambrama Mahadyonir Aham Vijapradapita 15 Mamevamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manashastan Indriyani Prakriti Sthanika Shati 16 Somaya Hata Shatrur Anishye Chaparan Napi Ishvaroham Aham Bogi Siddhaham Balavan Sukhi 17 Yashastra Arjunavacha Yashastra Vidimut Sruchya Yajante Shwadayan Vitaha Yasham Nishta Ka Krishna Satamaho Ajastama ואחרון משדר ביחד את פסוק האחרון של הבהגווד גיטא, יתרה יוגeshvara קרישנו, יתרה פרטו דנור דרה, תתרה שריר וג'יו בוטיר, דרובה ניטיר מתיר ממה. So we did the whole Bhagavad Gita, verse representing each chapter. ועכשיו אנחנו כבר ממשיכים לחלק הבא והמרכזי שלנו, שזה הדוברים. יש לנו 5 דוברים נהדרים, והדובר הראשון שלנו הוא דני מוזר. דני מוזר הוא מורה לפילוסופיה של היוגה, בנוסף הוא רופא ברפואה סינית ותלמיד מעמיק של הבהגווד גיטא, וכל דובר ידבר 12 דקות, ולאחר מכן יש סיכום באנגלית או של הדובר עצמו או שלי בכ2 דקות. So now we'll look at Danny Moser's presentation. This is in the side.
Yes.
So that will be...
Thank you, איתמר.